Welcome to Let's Play Gran Turismo 5, Part 3. And let's get our next license, which is going to be the International C license. And this is where things started getting really difficult. No bones about it. International licenses are fucking hard in this game. Oh my god. So we start off with the International C1, of course. It's another start-stop test, but this time it's 1,000 meters. 1 whole kilometer. In an Aston Martin DB9. Once again, I got a little distracted by Twitch chat there. Taking me a while to go to the options. And yeah, I think ABS is locked on for this test, actually. No, it wasn't. It was something else that was locked. I don't fucking know. So I just turned ABS off. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyways, 1,000 meter test in a DB9. Lots of wheel spin there. I remember this. My best time up to my goal time was 26.8 exactly. Because why not? Hooray! So it was kind of hard trying to find a good breaking point for this, and I just kind of locked him up and just let it slide because there's no saving that. And there we go, gold on IC1, just like that. So we move on to IC2, which takes us to Trial Mountain, and if the title makes any suggestion, you should know what section this is going to be. If you said the turn after the back straight, you were right, because yeah, long downhill section. I can't remember how difficult this was. I think this took me a few minutes, but it wasn't insane. You'll be seeing insane in a bit, but not now. For now, we go ahead and just do this. Oh yeah, this was pretty difficult. I actually kind of drifted it into the turn there, which actually I think helped me maintain enough speed to get the gold, so yay! And stuff. Overall, not bad, not bad. Almost reached level 8. So let's move on to IC3, which this test, not gonna lie, I actually was trying this for probably the better part of a half hour, maybe even 40 minutes. I quit. I did the other tests in this license, and I went back to this one after I did all the other tests, except for IC10. This took a while, but it only took a couple tries after I started doing this again. So yeah, it's the this hairpin section in Indianapolis, which no longer exists in real life, but yeah. And goal time for this is fucking ridiculous, let me tell ya. I don't even know how the fuck I managed to do it in this run. It's I don't know. There is no explanation really. Just holy shit. So yeah, there's that, and you see it shows me at level 9. Like I said, I did all this after I beat IC9, so a little bit of sequence breaking there, but whatever. Anyways, we move on to IC4, which is our next dirt trial. So we go back to Iron Norwand for a couple hairpins, which was also really difficult. In fact, at this point in the licenses, it took me at least 10 minutes to do almost all the timed tests. And yeah, because this shit, difficult, man. These are probably some of the hardest license tests in all of GT. I honestly don't remember that well. Anyways, this turn fucking sucks to set up because it's downhill and it's at bank. So it's just really fucking difficult to set up. I don't even know how the fuck I managed to do this. I think this one's kind of lenient because, so see, I had to improve by a whole second, So obviously my first run wasn't that, or my last run was probably an earlier run that wasn't that great. I don't know. But overall, that just little section right there, it's really fucking difficult, just the way it's shaped. With the banking and shit. I don't even know. Anyways, moving on to IC5 and to Rome Circuit. Where we just have one turn, but it's a pretty difficult turn. This one actually didn't take me too long to gold. So yeah, I'm kind of eating my words about earlier, because it wasn't really till the IB license where things started taking a lot of fucking tries to gold. But this one is just a straightaway here and one turn, but it's a pretty difficult turn, as you'll see here. It's got the approach, and then we go downhill, have a little leftward kink, throw it into the right-hander, try to carry speed out, and there we go, with the gold. With an 18,488, so only got gold by 0.012. As a lot of these tests are going to be. Because like I said, hard. Anyways, halfway through the IC license now. Moving on to IC6. Blind corners in the woodlands at DeForest. This is... Yep, this is just one corner. It says blind corners, but it's just one turn. It's the second of the right-handers in the inside part of the DeForest. So, let's do this shit, yo. Can't remember how many tries this took. Probably a few. I don't know. Yeah, just kind of slow it down. Try to keep low line. I didn't drop. Oh, I actually fucked that up. I hit the wall. Holy shit. So that wasn't even like a perfect run, and I got the gold by almost a 10th. So that one's a little forgiving, especially for like a 11-second test. Like usually the short tests are the hardest ones to gold, but that one, yeah, I don't know. IC7. As soon as this loads, let me see. Nope, this was not the absolutely terrible one. I guess that's in the IB license. Although this one was pretty goddamn difficult to gold for me. This is where the dirt test started becoming just as hard as the tarmac tests. So here at Toscana, I believe this is a new circuit. Yeah, it is. He's got to drift around this hairpin. Got a fairly good run there. Kind of swing it down and then violently swing the car. Probably not quite that violently for the left-hander. Up the hill, and there we go. I got gold by 0.006. That was a toughie. But I did it, so yay. And almost reached level 9. Hooray. So yeah, I reached level 8 off screen, obviously. So anyways, IC8. Traversing Monza Circuit's notorious Lesmo corner. It is what the thing says. It's the Lesmo corner at Monza. Which is actually 2 turns, but yeah. In a, I think that's an alpha. Pretty sure that's an alpha. Anyways. This one, I want to say I didn't have too much trouble with it. I don't know. It's been a while since like I said in previous segment, whatever it was, the first segment, I don't know. It was a while. It's been a while between recording these and recording the commentary. So yeah, slide it into the second part of Lesmo. Almost went off track. I actually don't remember me going that wide off the turns, but whatever works. So you know, stuff. I don't even know. So that's it for all the time tests. Now we move on to IC9, our next overtake test. Which brings us back to Fuji, because apparently this game really likes having Fuji for the overtake tests, for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. But this time, it's not the front straight. Instead, it's the southern part. Heading into the newest section of the track. So we have a, the section after the second hairpin. The left hairpin, basically. And then the very, very tight chicane that begins the new section of Fuji. And a little curve after that, I don't fucking know. Gotta pass 3 cars in that frame, which obviously wasn't too bad getting around the first 2. Lead cars are Viper out, and locking up the brakes. I did that, yeah. Locked up the brakes, went to the left instead of the right. And for some reason, the Viper's just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't feel like accelerating, and just let me pass him. So that should have been a fail, but no, it wasn't. And I got it on my first try instead. And there's level 9. Hooray, applause, all that shenanigans. So we move on to the final test of the IC license. A little wonky menu transitions, because like I said, after I beat I9, I went back to IC3 to gold it. Anyways, IC10 is a 2-lap overtake test around Rome Circuit. This one's actually the first difficult overtake test. I had some issues driving this car, the Ferrari 512 BB, mostly because I had ABS off, because I did a lot of sliding, I'm not gonna lie. There was quite a bit of sliding going on. I believe, yeah, only 12 cars in this test instead of 16 as in the national licenses. That doesn't make it easier, though. So yeah, like I said, 2 laps around Rome to pass 11 cars. Slide into the first turn, because yeah, that's what I do a lot, locking up the brakes and shit. But it's whatever. You know. And here, almost going 4 wide for 3rd place. And then we have to catch 2 cars, which are way out in front. So yeah, it's a good idea to grab 3rd place there, around that hairpin, so you can focus all the rest of your efforts on passing the 2 in front, catching and passing the 2 cars way up here. I had a brain fart, can't think about words speak. I don't even know. It's nice. Try to be as nice and smooth as I can. Driving a classic car with absolutely no assist, you know, not really the easiest thing to do. But hey, yeah, I'm managing. Like I said, this took a few tries, so you know. A pretty good first lap there, 24.2. I think that was... Actually, no, I think that 23.7 was the first lap time, so... Not my best first lap, but yeah. It was round into 2nd place before we approach the hairpin, very good. Get to the hairpin, take it nice and smooth. Try to get as good of an exit as you can, and kind of botched it a little with the slide. It's all about hitting the marks from here. Locked up the brakes a little bit. Locked up the brakes, drifted around the turn, but still under control a little bit. Regain control quickly. Yeah, just gotta take nice, smooth, very nice, clean overtake there, and just make it around the last turn without screwing anything up. Look back to see where he is on the track, or yeah, how far behind he is. And there we go. That is the Gold International C license complete. Hooray and stuff. We did it. So, yay. I don't even know. But there's that, so let us get our prizes now for winning the Gold International C license.
You have effectively passed your International C license tests. Now enter the appropriate races and raise your driving level. Next up, the International B license tests. Are you up for the challenge?
Always up for a challenge, anyways. Just barely a high enough level for the B license, because yeah, you have to be a minimum level to even access the cert licenses. And through leveling up, I unlocked a couple more special events, which I'll get to later in the LP. And prize cars. Get a closer look at them in the car delivery scene here. First up, for getting all bronzes, this took a little bit. PS3 is lagging a little bit here, I'm not gonna lie. But here we go. For bronze IC license, we get the standard car of this thing, Acura DNX Concept. Is that something I used? I think that's something I used early in GT4. I don't remember. Anyways, for silver IC license is the ASL Garaya. It's a cool car. I like it. May not be an amazing car, but I like it. Pretty cool. And finally, for getting the gold International C license, we win the Nissan Skyline GTR concept from the 2001 Tokyo Motor Show. Looks quite a bit different from the final production model. We'll give it that. So there's our prizes for the International C license. So next time on Gran Turismo 5, we'll be getting the International B license. Ooh! So yeah, stay tuned for that and stuff.